Welcome to the sun. What do you get when you put together 1,100 poker players on a Caribbean cruise? Well, that's what we're about to find out. Poker has gotten so big lately. Online poker's the name of the game, and these 1,100 poker players all qualified online to be in the sun, the fun, and cruising.
This Irish ship that's floating around the Caribbean for 10 days. Just over 50% are from England. A quarter of our customers here are from Scandinavia. Then the next lot are then Danes, Africa, Tanzania, Ghana, Australia, Canada, Portugal, Spain, Holland, Italy. This is the United Nations on a boat. Leilani. Where is Leilani?
So easy sitting at home playing online poker, hiding behind your screen name. But here on this ship, it's going to be different. Face to face, no sunglasses to look through. A lot of interesting characters here on this cruise. Leilani, top supermodel, is one of them. She's come on the boat with her friend Jamelia, and they're looking to get in the game.
Please remain in the muster station and await further instructions. Remember.
But what's promotional girl Leilani really here for?
I started off modelling in 1998. I won Miss Great Britain.
I did?
I did that for a year. I went to Miss Universe. I left university. And then after that, I started doing modelling like for body lotions, shower gels, what have you. And from that, I met a few of the other page 3 girls, and they were getting really good jobs and doing TV, and that's what I wanted to do. So I decided to do page 3. It's a bit cheesy, but it was good. And from there, I was modelling, doing calendars, magazines, what have you, and then led to a bit of TV.
I think I started a little bit before Leilani.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Right. Lovely.
just as long. No, I've never been on a cruise before in my life. It's actually quite, it's a weird experience.
You've been having nightmares.
I think, I've been having nightmares. I think once we start going later, I'll be a bit nervous. But
Yeah.
no, it's nice. It's a new experience, isn't it? It's good to say you've been on one. I don't know about the all the people. There just seems to be like loads of different people, all walks of life. It's a bit.
Jamila is definitely going to be standing around the main event winning table with all the winners, massaging some egos.
No. Oh, I don't think I'm going to find a boyfriend on this cruise. No, I think the chances are very slim. No, I don't think so. From what I've seen in the Hilton Hotel last night, I don't think it'll be happening at all. And I don't like booze bags, and I think there's too many booze bags on here for me.
They're a reputation among old-time poker players. They're hard gamblers and hard partiers, and one man who fits that to a T is online qualifier Dave, the Devilfish Elliott. The Devilfish has won nearly everything there is to win in the world of poker, but now times are changing. There's a lot of young guys coming up, Scandinavians who would love to topple the Devilfish's crown, and the question is, can the Devilfish stay on top?
I've been playing poker over 25 years. I love the lifestyle. Poker's wearing a bit thin now. I mean, I like to play tournaments now more than cash games. Before I used to love cash games, but once you start to earn a few quid in different directions, and you don't have to go and sit and play poker for hours, it takes the edge off it. I've been a lorry driver. I've been a bouncer. I've done some boxing. I work on the doors. I've worked on building sites. I've worked on roofs. You name it. Quite a few things. I've always loved jumping up on a stage and rock and roll. I suppose I'm a bit of a show-off and a bit of an entertainer. So you never know what's around the corner. That's why my saying, life is a blast, but it don't last, live it long and live it fast, is a good saying, because you never know.
Maybe someday it will be in lights. Johnny be good, let's sing it tonight.
This is a Fiat, this is a Dread, and these are the contents of my head. These are the hands that I've played, and these are the bluffs that I've displayed. It's a luck of the draw. You came on your what can I say? Because it's the price we pay for this game that we play. It's a luck of the draw. You came, you saw, you drew the short straw because your game's got a flaw. It means all the king's horses and all the king's men all gather around to see what's happening. Okay, here's the end of this unwritten fable. Seeing those lovely cards laid out on the table. It means all the king's horses and all the king's men all gather around to see what's happening. This tie don't fit me. This is the fear, this is the dread, and these are the contents of my head. These are the hands that I have played, and these are the mistakes that I have made.
A guy with the weight of the world on his shoulders on this cruise is Roy the Boy Brindley. Roy's a paid professional. He is sponsored to be here. And he's had his share. He's won a few, but he's yet to win that really big one that would cement his place in the upper pantheon of poker. Roy's got his critics, and he feels he needs to justify his place on this cruise.
I'd always played cards as a child. Cards, my family had always played cards of some description from whenever I can remember, and it was 7 nights a week. 2001 was when I turned the TV on one day. There was a documentary about the World Series of Poker. And it was a 1999 World Series, which was won by Noel Furlong, an Irish guy. And by the end of the documentary, I thought, this is for me, you know. That was me. I was gone. I was converted. I went into my casino in Dublin, quite sheepish, and I probably never missed a night for 6 months. Totally obsessed by the game. It was fun then. Now it's not so much fun. There's a lot of pressure on you. People always want to see you do badly, and it's not the kind of game where you're going to dominate, where Tiger Woods would in golf or Michael Jordan will, whatever. You know, you're going to win more than your fair share as a good player. But you're not going to always win, and you're going to have long, barren patches. I'm actually here to work as well for Ladbrokes, so a lot of corporate entertainment and bits and pieces. There's a newsletter I've got to do a column for. There's a quiz which I've got to conduct, a poker quiz. I'm going to be a rap artist for the final day. We're going to do a bit of a do. So you've seen me busily scratching away. So I've got to practice my rap record. So yeah, I will play some cash games, but it's going to be more social and mixing in with the guys rather than really putting my head and heart and soul into it. But the fun of poker, where once upon a time I would do anything I could to play poker, that's kind of it's a job now.
A rounder is a guy who's seen it all and lived to tell the tale. One person who fits that moniker to a T is Mad Marty Wilson.
Listen, you don't just wake up and become a gambler. At the age of 10, I used to play truancy from school. My nanny was 80 and I was 10. She used to come to the school, right, to collect me, right? And anyway, if the racing was on at Wolverhampton, I used to play truancy, and I used to get her across a canal lock and under a pit fence, right? She's 80 years old, get under there, come on. And we used to go through the owners and trainers, and then we'd be in the racetrack. Anyway, she was blind, right? And she couldn't hear. So she's going, here, Martin, read the horses out. And I'm going, Matchroom, sounds now, California Nights now, Hard Ransom, that'll do, my grandson. I says, Nan, Hard Ransom. Yeah, that's the one, 2 and 6, because it was old money then. 2 and 6 each way, my grandson. So off I went to the hardest bookmaker who'd ever walked on a track at Wolverhampton, Mr. D.B. Brooks. He stood there in the suit and tie and the hat, you know what I mean? What do you want? I says, me nan's over there, can I have 2 and 6 each way on Hard Ransom? And he gave me the ticket, said, you've got it. Anyway, Hard Ransom led from start to finish, never got headed, won at 33 to 1. I collected £15 and 15 shillings. Me and my nan sat on the racetrack at Dunstall, it's called Dunstall Racetrack. We drunk Bohemian-style beer at 10 and vanilla ice cream, courtesy of the hardest bookmaker that ever walked on a track, Mr. D.B. Brooks.
Toughest thing about poker is breaking into that upper echelon. There's a guy on this cruise, they call him Greekfish, and he's had a lot of success online, but what Andy really wants is the respect of his peers.
Hello, darling.
Greekfish wants to be recognized for being a good player, and he sees this cruise as a chance to break into poker's elite. But is he good enough?
When I had my children, particularly my first, you look at life and you think to yourself, well, what do you want out of it? Because there's no more going discos and going getting girlfriends and all the rest of it. You know, I was married, I had a child, and I decided I wanted to play poker. It started going very well, and the last 3 years it's been great. I enjoy playing. I mean, it's like anything that gives you a buzz. I mean, I enjoy watching football. I love my football team. This gives me a buzz, and it's a constant buzz, you know. You can sit there for 5 minutes and do absolutely nothing, or 5 hours in fact, and all of a sudden you're involved in a huge hand and there's a lot of money at stake, and you hit that card that you're after, and you know, you see that you've won the pot, and it's a great buzz, it's lovely. The reason I'm putting all this crap on me, because how many times you come on holiday, and the day you go back you start peeling. So this stuff should make sure I don't peel. I'm hoping. Although my face is hurting, my belly.
It's good stuff, that is, actually. I use that. Stop your peeling. I've used it all day today.
Do you know what? Karen gets one from Boots, and it's only like a £5 or whatever, but it's so fucking good. That's me. Right, let me just put some clothes on.
Thank you for using the Celebrity Communications Network. Please stand by. Your call is being processed.
Give me a cigarette, please, Anthony. Got to give up, I tell you.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, it's me.
Hi, what are you doing?
Nothing, I've just got back literally from the beach. Is the kids there? Let me speak to the kids quickly. And while I'm speaking to them... They're in bed?
And they?
Yes, what time is it over there?
10:30.
Karen, you're going to have to wake them up because I ain't going to get a chance to speak to them because we're going to be, you know, sailing, really. We'll be in the waters.
Hang on a minute, I'll see if it's still work. Hang on.
Alright.
Kids?
Kids are in bed. Get the ashtray.
Daddy's on the phone.
How am I, Angel? You alright?
I'm fine.
What are you doing?
We're in bed right now.
Yeah, but you're in bed, but you're not sleeping, are you?
Yeah,
So that means you're being naughty.
We've been up. We've been up because Mum said she was going to get in the bath, and after she gets on the phone to you.
Oh, okay.
So we're waiting for bed.
Okay, have you done all the jobs that I've told you? You shut the curtains at night time, you've locked the doors.
Yeah. Love you, Dad.
Love you, darling. Bye, bye.
Everything's all right over there, yeah?
Yeah, everything's fine. Listen, I've got to get off, and I'll give you a ring tomorrow. Are you going to my mum's?
Alright, take care of yourself. I'm ironing all day tomorrow, so think about me while you're cruising around and I'm sat here ironing.
Karen, it's terrible out here. It's absolutely boring. I'm doing nothing all day.
So,
Anyway.
I'm sure it's better than sitting here ironing.
All right. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon.
Alright then,
All
okay dear, I'll speak to you soon.
All right then, bye.
Bye.
She's going to go bloody mental with me when she finds out. What's been the thing is, I haven't lied. In many respects.
Finds out what?
About anything.
Well, you've done nothing wrong. What do you mean?
Well,
You haven't done nothing.
I know this, but what I'm saying is for a woman to say, oh, my husband's gone to the Caribbean by himself.
Yeah, but it's like your job, isn't it? It's like you're going on a working...
Yeah, I know.
Working vacation, that's it.
Yeah, but you're not a woman.
Your job is poker.
You're not a woman, mate.
Yeah,
You're
mate.
not a woman.
Anyway, the same year, my dad had come into a bit of good fortune. Like he'd had a few touches, and he said, "We're going to Jersey, St Helier, Hotel de France, best hotel on the island. You gotta come." I says, "Can I stop at my nan's?" He says, "Stop at your nan's. We go to the Hotel de France in Jersey. It'll be the holiday of a lifetime." Yeah. He says, "If you want to stop at your nan's, you can, I suppose." I said, "Oh, great, thanks very much, Dad." Give him a big hug, bug. Off I went to my nan's. They went to Jersey, we went to Goodwood on the train. We went to Goodwood for the glorious festival, you know, Goodwood, 5 days. Oh, I pushed her up and down the hills at Goodwood, you know. We had it was paradise, you know what I mean?
Everyone's on board. They'll be at the bar meeting up, but there's a lot of nerves on this ship, and they might have to drink to hide their fear.
Can I have your attention, please, for what I feel is the most important part of the evening? As you well know, the Devilfish has arrived.
Eight days at sea ahead, 1,100 players and $1 million tournament to play. Could be a life-changing experience for anyone, even Leilani.
Oh, I've got a text message. I've got the Night Rider. Is that a Night Rider?
Jesus, it's freezing.
No, that's actually for text.
Oh my God, we're moving. It does feel a bit weird.
Oh my gosh. Wave goodbye to the Abby.
Oh God, do you know what? It's okay at the moment because we can see things, but when we wake up in the morning, we're just out in the middle of the sea and you can't see anything but sea, then I'm going to be a bit scared.
I just texted my friend. He actually knows a friend of mine.
Small world.
Who's pregnant, and well, apparently she's not pregnant anymore because she's had the baby. So I sent a text message home. Had no reply. No confirmation of the birth yet.
And it's a friend of yours?
Yeah, it's a friend of mine, and it's also a friend of his. And it's a mutual friend.
Long story.
Oh, right, Jamila, I think we've seen the departure. Jamila's on a hunt for a Swede at the moment.
Yeah. So I'm not on a hunt for a Swede. Let me actually tell you, I'm not on a hunt for a Swede. I've told you earlier, I don't really like
With only 12 hours to go before the main event kicks off, it's time to go to the bar and check out the competition.
If we hang around a golf course or something. I know a lot of...
Count me out, count me out. It's all about fresh and young.
Oh, no, hello. Let me tell you, it's not all about the geriatrics on the golf course. A lot of young boys like golf. Look at Tiger Woods. I don't want to go anywhere where there's fags. I can't stand it. My eyes will start streaming. Oh.
Hair will get a bit smelly.
I'm a big anti-smoker. I can't stand it. Nor can you, can you?
No. I'm not a smoking fan at all. Let's go say hello to Roy. Roy the boy.
Play early, you can't get knocked out early.
Right.
So arrive an hour late. No, when it starts, it starts. But you can't win this.
If you turn up late, what happens?
Playing your chips is just emptied away. So don't worry. You've got 10,000 chips. The blinds are on an hour clock. So if you turn up 2 hours late, you're still going to have 9,700 chips. In the meantime, 30 guys have knocked themselves out because they had the aces and couldn't lay them down. So don't panic, you know? You're not.
To watch you lot.
You're not playing.
No, I'm only in the ladies free roll and the $1,000.
You haven't met my mum, have you?
No.
Mum's Leilani.
Hello.
This is
I didn't expect to do it before.
Mum taught me all I know and... Do you want a drink?
No, I'm all right.
Go on, have a drink. Don't be like that. It's rude.
On camera. Lovely, you're saving me.
But is it on?
Love all that. See, she knows me. Yeah, I need a saving. You know, nice lad, nice little chat.
We don't get on very well at all.
You know, we're thinking along the same kind of lines, you know. He said he just wants to find some nice people to have a little chat with over the next couple of days that he can hang out with and have a laugh. He said he feels a little bit like the odds one out here, you know.
Sadly, like 3 or 4 years later, she died, and it was the first funeral I'd ever been to.